y'all, welcome to Fruition Farm. I am Jenna and I'm super excited to be starting some seeds today. I'm not actually here to show you me starting seeds. I really wanted to sit and have a quick little chat with you guys about something that I think is really important right now. I'm starting seeds today for my fall vegetables. I've got some broccoli and cabbage, Brussels sprouts, celery, stuff like that. I have more things to start, but not just yet. This is what I need to start now. And yes, I love starting seeds and I love growing things in the garden. But the reality is that I'm being much more intentional this year with what I'm growing and how much I'm growing. We always want to put up as much food as possible to feed our family and sustain our family, but it feels a little more important this year, a little more urgent to get a lot more put up. I think that we can all look at the prices of the food on the grocery store shelves just continuing to increase over and over and over again, and know that there's a lot going on that is just not good right now as far as our economy goes. I'm not trying to get political here at all. I know we all have our opinions and we can agree to disagree, or we can just agree to agree with each other, but this really is not a political issue. This is a fact that inflation is here, prices are out of control, and there doesn't seem to be a slow. I don't know if it's going to get worse or better, but I want to be prepared, and I think that it's a great idea for everybody to do whatever they can to be prepared. While I realize that I am in a situation where I have a 50 by 100 foot garden with lots of space and 136 acres and all kinds of animals, so I'm in a position where I can grow a large portion of my family's food, and if need be, we could 100% survive off of the food that we are growing and raising. Not everybody has that opportunity. I didn't always have this opportunity. Sweet girl. I didn't always have this opportunity available to me. It took years and years of growing our homestead to get to this point, but everybody can do something where they are. For the most part. I know there are going to be situations where you really can't do anything, but if you have a balcony and you can grow a little bit of food in buckets, you can grow some herbs in a windowsill. If you have a backyard, maybe you could put in a few raised beds and grow some food, or even do some meat rabbits or quail or chickens, or whatever, even have some small goats in your backyard. But I do feel like it's a really important time, and it's not out of fear. I'm not afraid, and I'm not trying to scare anyone at all. I just think it's out of being wise and looking at what's going on in the world around us, and just thinking, it's a good idea to be a little bit prepared and to be able to provide for our family and sustain our family if need be, if the situation arises. And even so, it's just with not even necessarily that you won't be able to access food, but just with the cost. I mean, it's getting more and more expensive for your average family to just get by day to day. I mean, with the price of gas and the price of food and everything, supplies, everything is going up, and there's been supply shortages and issues with that. We've all seen it all in the news and on social media. I don't really watch the news, but I'm on social media, so I do see what's going on. Like I said, I just think that we can all see it, and doing our best to take care of our family and grow what we can, put up what we can. I think that God is going to honor that. So in doing so, I'm focusing on things that I can preserve, I can freeze. I did plant a lot of winter squash this year. We have not ever grown a ton of winter squash. It's just not something that we've done a lot of. I don't know why, we just haven't. So last year we grew a little bit more than normal. It lasted a while, we enjoyed it. So this year I picked a whole bunch of varieties, so for one, we can have a lot to put up, but also we can see what our favorite varieties are for the future. Something else I'm focusing on this year is seed saving. So I think that's an important aspect. I think that's an important aspect of growing your own food, is doing what you can and saving seeds and things like that, so that we have access to those things, and it saves money. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I'm never going to order seeds again, because I love to order seeds. I love to try new things, but I do think that saving your own seeds is a really smart thing to do. And I'll get into more of that in the garden this year, like with my tomatoes. I can show you guys what I'm doing and how I'm saving my tomato seeds to keep them from cross-pollinating, stuff like that. But yeah, I just really wanted to share with you guys. That's kind of what's on my heart, what we're doing, why we're doing it, why I think it's super important for everybody who can out there to be growing food. It's really, it is, you know, a little late for some things, but I know a lot of farmers markets are still selling tomato plants that are pretty well established at this point, and peppers and different things, and you can still, you have plenty of time to grow a lot of things in a lot of areas. So you can just kind of look at your zone, or your, not necessarily your zone, but at your frost dates, and see how much growing time you have left in the year, and then pick some things to grow according to that. And also supporting your local farmers, making connections in your community, because we can't do this alone. So I think it's super important that we can make connections within our community, and you might have to be able to grow something or raise something that your farmer neighbor down the road can't do, but they have something else, and you can barter and trade out what you can grow with what they can grow. So it's a mutual benefit to each other. I think that'd be another really smart thing to do right now. All right, y'all, I have finished starting these seeds. I actually remember that I need to start more okra because we struggled. Our okra germinated some, then we planted it, something ate it up, so we don't have as much okra as we like. So I'm going to go ahead and start some more okra seeds, get those up there, because that's something that we like to eat and we can preserve as well. I hope you enjoyed my talk. Hope it encouraged you. I am going to also address things like buying food in bulk and storing it and things like that in future videos, so you guys can look forward to that. Appreciate you. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Give us a thumbs up so YouTube will know that you are enjoying what you see. Please comment below, let us know what you're growing, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.